Hello, everyone. Hello, students, men and women, boys and girls. Welcome to lesson number 9. Lesson number 9, this is a very useful, very important grammar point that we can chat about today. It's called the present perfect simple. So, present perfect simple. What makes it so perfect? Well, I'm about to let you know. We use the present perfect when we're talking about the recent past and its relationship to the present. Recent past and its relationship to the present. Okay? So usually what I'm thinking of is a sentence like this. I've done my homework, so now I'm ready for class. I've done my homework, so now I'm ready for class. Something from the past, and it is affecting the present. I've done my homework. I've watched the video, Mr. Mark. I'm ready for class. So we use it in that way. And you'll notice I said I've done my homework. Did I say when I did my homework? I did not say when, right? I've done my homework. We cannot use I've done my homework 10 minutes ago. If you say I've done my homework 10 minutes ago, it is wrong. If you say 10 minutes ago, that is our when. We know when, so we're going to use the past simple. Okay, the past simple, lesson 8, that we just reviewed. Lesson 8, that is the past simple for our specific times, our times we remember in the past. 10 minutes ago, 2 days ago, last night. If you use those time phrases, don't use the present perfect, all right? So that's our basics, right? 101. Of course, whenever you're using this grammar, you have to follow the grammar pattern. So this is the grammar pattern that we have for this grammar, okay? If we use I have, very, very often we change I have and we use I've. That's called a contraction. A contraction is a shortened version of two words that we make into one word. So you can see the contractions here. We have I have, I've. You have, you've. He has, she has, it has, he's, she's, it's. We have, we've. They have, they've. And that is our contraction for the positive. Positive, right? I've been. I've finished. He's lived. It's a very, very important point for English grammar to use those contractions, especially when you're speaking. For those of you who use business English, it's sometimes better not to use a contraction. But when you're speaking English, we very often use contractions. Okay? Negative, we're going to use the nt. nt. I haven't. Haven't. He, she, it hasn't. Okay? So that's our negative. And when we're using the have, I do have plus PP. Have plus PP. So what is PP? PP is the past participle. Past participle. This is also called V3, the third version of the verb. When we take a word like finish, we can do finished, finished, have finished. Or some of you know, eat, ate, have eaten, have given, have taken, taken, given, eaten. Those are all the past participle, okay? I call that PP in my classes at school, okay? So last part, if you ask a question, we're going to use this new pattern down here on the bottom. We say, have you finished your homework? Yes, I have. Has he done the homework? Yes, he has. We're going to use the I have, he has for positive, and the no, I haven't, no, he hasn't for the negative, for our basic form. All right, then we'll keep going. Oh yes, I talked about the past participle. Here's another couple examples that you can use. Past participles, luckily they are usually pretty easy. They're usually pretty easy. All we do is we add ed, but do be careful with our irregular verbs. Our irregular verbs are those words like been, had, taken, eaten, given. Those words change based on the word. There's no rules. You just have to memorize. So be very, very careful with that. I will attach a PDF of a lot of irregular verbs in a nice long list that you can use to review, something you can use to help you whenever you are studying past participle. But again, this is something you'll learn over time, and it's something that takes a while for English learners to get a good understanding of the PP. But if that's okay, let's keep going. We're going to look at some common words we use when we are speaking using the present perfect. My three faves are just, yet, and already. So let's start with our yet. The word yet we use in questions and negative sentences to ask if something has happened or to say that it hasn't happened. We put the yet at the end of the sentence. So for example, let's make a question using yet. We'll say, have you finished your homework yet? Have you finished your homework yet? And then we'll say, oh yeah, right? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Or, has he eaten lunch yet? Has he eaten lunch yet? Is this something that has happened? I want to know. I'm going to ask. Again, here's the negative for this. If I use a no, I could say, no, I haven't finished my homework yet. Or he'll say, no, he hasn't eaten lunch yet. That's our negative form to show it hasn't happened. Okay, that's our first one, the yet. Okay, if we keep going, we have our second common word, which is just. Just is used to show that something happened very recently, a short time ago. And we always use the just with our positive sentences. So if I say, I've just finished my homework, he's just eaten lunch, right? We use our have has, our present perfect, have has, plus just, plus our PP to make this type of sentence. Again, think of something very recent, a short time ago, when you use the just. Okay, oh, here's my already. Already, right, is something we're going to use to say something happened before now or earlier than we think it would, earlier than we expected. Okay, and our pattern here, we're going to use it before our PP, okay, before our verb. I've already done my homework. He's already eaten lunch. And that feeling, oh, he's already done his homework. Wow, he's already done his homework. I am surprised. Maybe this student doesn't usually do his homework on time. He doesn't usually finish on time. So he says, wow, before class, one day before class, he's already finished his homework. I am a bit surprised. It's sooner than I expected, okay? So one extra thing here is some students ask me, Mark, can I put already at the end of a sentence? Can I stick it at the end? I've done my homework already. I've eaten lunch already. Yes, you can. You can. But the reason we do that is we add a bit of emphasis. Emphasis is like power, right? If I say, I've already done my homework, I'm stating a fact, right? I'm saying I've already done it. It's something completed, maybe a little sooner than we expect, but it's just a statement. If I say, I've done my homework already, right? Maybe I want it to be a little more powerful. Maybe I'm talking to my mother. My mother says, have you done your homework yet, Mark? Right? Or maybe I ask you, as my student, have you done your homework yet? You want to show me, you're like, yes, I want a stronger sound, right? I've done my homework already. I've eaten lunch already. You're almost proud of it. You want to show me that I've already done it, right? I've done my homework already. I'm ready to go. That's the feeling we get when we add it to the end. It's a little more punch, a little more emphasis. Okay, and then Okay, guys, we got our three, got our just yet already. We have our present perfect to talk about an action from the past. So let's see how you do. Can you use the present perfect to write about you? One of my favorite styles of using the present perfect is to say I've been. We often use this to talk about our vacations, our holidays. I've been to a lot of different countries. I've been to Taiwan, Korea, Japan. I've been to America, of course. I've been to New York. So you can think about you. Where have you been in your life? Something before now. And we don't say when. Shh. We can do I've been to. Okay, we can use our already and our just. I've already taught 2 classes today, right? I've already taught 2 classes today. Or I've just finished lunch. Right now I'm filming, it's about 2 o'clock. I've just finished lunch. Something short time ago, okay? I haven't yet, I haven't eaten dinner yet, of course. If it's 2 p.m., that's very early for dinner. If you've already eaten dinner at 2 o'clock, it's a bit strange. So I haven't eaten dinner yet, of course. So look at that list. See if you can think of any more of this style of present perfect simple to practice on your own. And then I'll see you guys next week or next session, right? Next week, next session, whenever you're able to watch. I'll show you another video for our next lesson where we compare in detail the ways to use the past simple versus the past perfect. But for today, that is it from me. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Keep studying. As I like to say, a little bit of English every day keeps the forgetfulness away. So I'll catch you in the next one.